Now the robes are designed and created for each person, obviously because they're all different sizes, but also to make sure that we have a different look than any of the monastics. And that's very important for the IOBM, because we don't want to be treading on any of their turf. Okay? That's what we also have things like that. Now, Venerable Wei Shen, will you please step forward? It is time to place the stoles on each of the ordinates. Now this is one of the last steps, actually. They will each receive one of these stoles. Yes, she'll place it over the back of their neck to be worn like this. Now this is also designed so that it can be worn with a suit or other clothing as you do different functions, whether that be attending a wedding or whichever kind of function you have. If you look on the front of the stole itself, there are two symbols that we have chosen to be part of our representation. One is the Buddhist flag, which comes from Sri Lanka, and on the other side is the Dharma wheel. On the back are the letters IOBM. Of course, that means International Order of Buddhist Ministers. So this is also so that we can have some recognition, but also some fellowship when we see other ministers, or we have pictures and things like that. I have been trying to keep up with Facebook and websites and other kind of things to try and keep us in the info and us out there. I requested and demanded at one time that everybody give me a picture of them and their stoles. I've gotten, I think, 5 out of the 30 some odd that we have out there. So we'll be taking pictures today. Candidates have proven themselves worthy of ordination. They have accepted the precepts and have agreed to the rules of conduct. Masters, would you please give them your decision and words of advice?
International Order of Buddhist Ministers, the idea actually we have developed in when I was working in the Olympic Committee in 1984 at UCLA village and USC village. Because the athletes, all the staff who came to work in those villages during the 1984 Olympics, they were, especially the athletes, were not allowed to go out for security reasons. So they had to be called a UCLA village, USC village. You remember that. So I was working at that time as a Buddhist monk, of course. Every day in the morning I go there, and we had also the Olympic Committee prepared a meditation room and all those things for us, so that people can come and sit and talk when they have problems. Especially athletes, they come with so much hope, and then they lose. There is something that they can't, it's kind of stressful. They need to go back home with some kind of answers or some good results. But no way that everybody can get gold medals. Some of them get silver, some of them get nothing. So anyway, I was sitting there and talking to these people and listening to them, and a lot of frustration and anger and a lot of negative thinking. So I was thinking and sitting, and all that I developed slowly this idea, little by little, how to work on something that can help in different places. And also we had some people in the department of here, the police, and also sheriff, and also many other places that work also. They told me different stories, how they really would like to help those people in different ways, but there's no honestly speaking, one time there was an issue that the chief of police called me. I went to Los Angeles and FBI and some other top level people. We had a meeting, and they really want to talk to English speaking monk for a night. They have tried 10 temples in downtown area that they knocked doors. They went to 10 temples. They could not find even a single monk or a nun to come. Number one, to speak English. Number two, to come and help them out in the prison. So, there are a lot of things I can tell you about this, how this idea developed. Anyway, so little by little, I was thinking that better do something different. Of course, when I went around Buddhist temples to ask about this, sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say no. They are not really happy with some kind of new idea or developing something in between Buddhist monks and laity. So this is something, they are not really monks, but they are also ordinary lay people. Sometimes they can represent as Buddhist ministers. Like, if I say a new word like we call like Protestant Buddhism. So this kind of a revolution again that I've been working, and eventually it is working. And also, as Reverend Sean just said, we have people now working in prisons, and then in fact, I think Stan here, and he was even interviewing like a long time ago a couple of the prisoners from the State University, the State of Arizona. It's what you call the high security prison, isn't it? Yes. High security prison. Even we cannot talk to them, but we can only talk to them by phone only. So we help them out like that. So there are a lot of things that we can talk about this for the last 20 years, what we have been doing about this ministry. It's not, you don't see on TV, you don't see this in newspapers, but we have been doing a lot of work on this thing. Actually, we need to collect this information and put it into one place and see how we are doing. So it's very practical thing, as I said today, and also I do have a lot of applications actually. I'm still working on this. I have applications from Israel, from Brazil, from Malaysia, from many countries. I do have applicants now, and they are working on this. So I'm traveling, I'm going to many countries to educate them and talk to them time to time. So I've been traveling with a lot for the last 2 years. Anyway, the teachings of the Buddha is always come in one way, that say, come and see. Come and see. Don't believe it. If you understand it, you need it, then you believe it and practice it. That's the Buddhist message. So teaching